Hi, friends. So, yeah, I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Because I never had that kind of luck. It's like the week I decided to take time off from work, I get one day of good weather. That was yesterday. Today's crappy again. And it's raining, so I can't go out to the woods to do what I'd like to do, really. So I'm like stuck indoors. Gotta love it. But it is what it is. Um, so you saw the title. It's time to stop reacting and remember who you are. You see, we as people, we have this tendency to always react to everything that's around us. It doesn't matter what it is, whether it is people, situations, circumstances, scenarios, you name it. We're always reacting. That is the normal that is the normal every person thing to do, right? But people react without thinking. So next time something happens, before you start reacting, try to see the whole thing from an awareness observer perspective and then see how that unfolds instead. See how it changes. It's like, see, the thing is, we've been so used to live inside of this Saturn black box. This like system that was created in a way where we're always driven by our ego, which is not what we really are. I mean, it's an integral part of us, but that's not the real you. And and that's the thing. You know that expression, step outside the box. And I think I'm gonna make a whole video on this subject. But just to explain it a little bit better, the reason why people use that expression, I don't know the origins of it, though I would be curious to know where that came from and how old it is, but I'm going to assume it's a very old expression, a very old phrase. It has to be, because it has everything to do with the Saturn cube and this system that's been formed here where we live a long, long time ago. This system of rules, ideas, ways of thinking, ways of being that were designed and ingrained in our minds since very early in our childhoods due to our parents and the way we were educated, the things that we were told, how to be, how to think, how to act, how to react, right? And we live our whole lives inside of this. And I don't want to get too deep into it because, like I said, I'm going to make another video just about this in order for it to go into it a little bit deeper. But the reason why somebody came up with that expression, step outside the box, it's because someone somewhere a long time ago figured out that we're not restrained or contained inside of this box. We always have the choice of stepping out of it to be able to look at things and see things from a different perspective. And that is when things begin to change. The world is changing very rapidly right now, guys, ladies, gentlemen. I think I'm gonna make another video about that as well. I'm probably gonna bump quite a few videos today since I'm over here, and it's a good way to spend my time and try to enlighten people a little bit better about what's really happening and how to really, go on about things. And there's a lot of stuff going on right now. And I can assure you one thing, most of these things that are happening right now, at this very moment, all over the world, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Even if you don't follow things like this, it's hard not to see these things sometimes because you will see it somewhere. The news of whatever conflict is going on, between Israel and Iran or anything like that. Things are happening. The system that's been in place for so long is losing its grip very rapidly. People are starting to realize things. People are starting to slowly wake up. But that's just the beginning of part of the process. It's a very good sign that people are starting to see things and starting to take a moment to step back and think and be like, wait a minute, right? But there's a whole lot of work after that. Just being able to notice and realize that something is going on is not enough for you to make, deep, long-standing changes in your life. Not only that, we need numbers, we need a lot of people to be on the same page and to understand what's really happening, to be able to make things better, change it for the better for everybody in this planet. We all have a purpose, and this is why, I was saying, stop reacting for a minute. Start remembering who you are. It's time to transcend the ego without denying the self. And it's not that hard, guys. I've been talking about this. It's not that hard at all. Understand your true nature. Understand who and what you really are. Because that's how the whole process begins. That's how everything unfolds. We didn't come to this world to work our lives away, day and night, day after day, for our entire lives. That's not the reason why we came here. I can guarantee you that. And I have a feeling you feel that too. You know that too, don't you? I mean, why else would you be here listening to me if that wasn't the case? That's not what life is about. It's so much more grandiose than that. It goes so much deeper. And you know it. Deep down inside, there is this part of you that has known it all along. So stop reacting and start remembering. And then you will see what happens after that. Don't take my word for it. Do it yourself. Apply these things to your life. Live them to the fullest. And you will see how everything changes. And, this is really all I wanted to talk about today, guys. With that said, I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one.